Hi everyone. If you didn't see yesterday, was it yesterday? Fuck if I know. I don't care. New 100 gecs, 10,000 gecs. A lot of gecs, a lot of geckos. I don't know why I think of geckos every time I think of gecs, but that's what I think of, and that's what I'm gonna refer to them as is 100 geckos because I think it's funny. This album's incredible. I cannot think of a better way to put it other than that. It encapsulates, I think, everything you could possibly think about the internet if you're under the age of, I don't know, 30. Like, if you're under 30, this album will speak volumes to you, and it's up to you at that point to determine whether you think it's good volumes or not. Me personally, I think they're amazing volumes. Um, the production is stellar. The instrumentation, when it applies, is fantastic. The lyrics and the themes discussed are actually kind of interesting. I really like Hollywood Baby and how it's kind of just, a fuck you to Hollywood people, but also a very real, like, hey, get your shit together. No one really cares about you that much, and you need to do things with your life. I kind of like that about it, and I like how it doesn't say it in a way that feels serious or demeaning. It feels just like, hey, get off your ass, kid. I also like I got my tooth removed. It's a very sincere song, and it really does encapsulate how moving on from relationships feels. Like, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I'm good. Shit sucks, and I don't want to do anything with it other than acknowledge that it sucks. And I think that's a perfectly fine song. I like the ska stuff that happens. Frog on the Floor and the other one. I forgot the name of it already. But there are some ska tracks on this, and they actually go pretty hard. Frog on the Floor, like, unironically bops when you were very intoxicated. Um, and yeah, overall, I just love it. I will say, I think Dylan disappointed me a tiny bit on like the lyrical and just performance front. But but that's about it. And even then, he's like good. He's not like bad. He's just like in comparison to Laura, he's just not meeting the same standard in my opinion. But that's completely subjective, and it does not take away from how much I like this album. I genuinely think it's a really good album. Another great contender for top list type shit. Um, yeah, it's good. Some amazing hyperpop, some amazing rap metal. Ska, as I said, is good, which, in this mixture of sounds, you just don't expect it to come in, and then it comes in full blast and just hits you over the fucking head, and you're like, And yeah, good album. I love it. Dumbest Girl Alive is by far my favorite song right now. It is just everything I like about music in one song, and I don't have to go anywhere else to get it. The only complaints I have about this album are Dylan feels a little underwhelming at times, which, like I said, subjective, and it's short. 26 minutes is not a lot, and I would not have minded if this album overstayed its welcome. Like, if it breached 30 and people were like, it's a little long, could have cut a song, I would have been like, no, fuck that, keep it. It needs to be 30 minutes. Um, and those are my two grapes, and they're both completely subjective in nature. Objectively, I think this album's a great one. I don't like have big hiccups with it. I think everything's executed well. I think the goofy, silly beat aspect of it is balanced really well. Um, and yeah, I don't want to make fun of this album, and that's good because previously that's what I would like to do with 100 gecs, and they've escaped that. They've escaped that part of me, and that's good.